Welcome to LFTG Radio.
Reporting live from the motherfucking gutter. It's your boy Elliott Carterr here with ST, the legend. You know what I'm saying? None other. But y'all make sure y'all like, follow, and subscribe. Y'all check out the podcast. And we here on the YouTube. We about to do a video about whatever ST got going on. I just wanted to touch basis on No Cap T with Carter and Instagram. My IG, the main IG, got deleted. It's no longer. You can find me now at E Carterr, Carterr 26, and that's where I'll be posting until I situate an actual business page. As for No Cap T with Carter, y'all keep the submissions coming in. I beg of y'all to try to be a little more truthful, though. Like we trying to use this platform not as a revenge platform for the T app, but as a truthful app to enlighten the streets of situations that they may be unaware about. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got. You know what I'm saying? Y'all check out the Instagram. Continue to contribute to No Cap T with Carter. And let's get it. What's the word?
Peace and blessings to the people. Peace and blessings to the people. Mike Monty, aka Unc 240, aka the Duppy. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stay out of that ST lane, but he keep coming out. So yeah, y'all know where I'm at. I'm on Facebook. I'm on IG. I need the subscriptions on this YouTube shit, y'all. In my mind, 247. That's me. I need the subscriptions. I need to get my subscriptions up so it can make sense for y'all. It'll make sense for me to tell these stories once I'm over 500 subscribers. Y'all know how this shit go. We outside. We outside.
Let's get it. What you got going on today? What you want to talk about?
It's a number of things I want to address. First of all, we going being big up to the whole harbor. You know what I'm saying? Being that Harbor Day just passed or whatever. That was a that was like I did slide through there, but it was pretty much over. I had so much other shit going on, and I just was in and out so fast, right? Yeah. I ain't even saying no pause on that. Mo Diddy. I was in and out fast out there. You heard? So
Yeah.
Basically, I just want to talk to the peoples a little bit about gangsterism and leadership on Staten Island. You heard?
Talk to me.
Or wherever you at. You know, this can be a very slippery slope at this point in time, to the point where I lost my right to remain silent. You heard?
What do you mean by that?
You know how there's a freedom of speech, right?
Absolutely, the First Amendment.
So there's also a right to remain silent, right? But when certain things is going on, you do certain things, or you get accused of certain things that you lose your right to remain silent. Because if you remain silent, then that's like an admission of guilt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this plays out on many levels in life, right? So at this point, I have so many people that want to be the top gangster on Staten Island. Being that Penn and Perry and True to Life is being exposed as a criminal organization, their funding is looking shoddy and things of that nature. A lot of the funding that they had in the past was already squandered. They messed that money up, and they was depending on the next money to come through after this.
That's why Malcolm Penn left the first time, right?
Oh yeah, that's why.
Because of funding.
That's why Malcolm Penn left the first time.
Yeah, with True to Life, but that's not something that they put out there publicly. I don't even think he's a member of True to Life right now.
Malcolm Penn is definitely not a member of True to Life. He's a member of Penn and Perry. He's a True to Life supporter. Furthermore, I'm glad that you mentioned him, because Malcolm Penn, out of their whole organization, he is the only one that tried to really deal with me respectfully and tried to have peace talks with me and things of that nature, until Michael Perry vetoed that. You
And
understand?
I can vouch for what you just said, because Malcolm Penn has also had peace talks with me and also had very upstanding and honorable conversations with me. So I can attest to what you just said.
And furthermore, just so that the people know, because I'm here so that y'all can know the truth. Yo, Mike Perry never let him into True to Life. That's why he left it. He had to come there every day and be seen, unpaid. He basically forced his way into there, like, yo, bro, you are who you are in the street because of us. Because of him, it was Malcolm Penn and then Big Truck and a couple of other dudes that was the dudes behind him, around him. You know what I'm saying? They was a crew. And when he started transitioning, he wanted them to stay in their lane. And I'm going through the same thing with them. Malcolm Penn had to come and go to the events and stuff every day by himself, basically paying himself. Like, either I'm gonna be on the block or I'm gonna be trying to do something positive. But I can't be beneath this dude because he's like my brother. But this dude is on some, nah, everybody got to be beneath me. He's a fake RZA trying to rule. Now, if you pay attention, you will see even RZA, the ruler, is letting up off dudes' necks. He see the error of his ways. He's not that same dominating person no more. But this is this dude first taste of a little power, or real power, with politicians in his corner, police officers politicking with him, eating with them, and things like that. These dudes feel as if they're above the law at this point.
Yeah.
Even when they lose their funding, they know they got enough rats in their crew. They got enough people cooperating. They got enough relationships with local law enforcement to basically bully the streets with the "don't make me snitch on you" face. Nigga, I'll tell on you. You want to be tough, but every time you outside, you hiding behind police. So yeah, that, as far as that go, and I hate to do this, I believe that Penn and Perry is what need to be exposed as a criminal organization as well. Because if you lay down with dogs, you wake up with fleas. If you run with wolves, you learn how to howl. And Mike Perry is so much of a criminal. He's so gangster affiliated. You know what I'm saying? And so much of a gangster wannabe that he's figuring out now that if you want to be something long enough, you pretend to be that long enough, then that's what you'll become.
Yeah, facts.
So
So
dealing.
would you classify Michael Perry as a gangster?
A gangster rat, yeah, at this point, or on the verge of it. Maybe at this point, I'm definitely sure that he's a wannabe gangster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that he's done in the street, it wasn't really gangster. He's a street nigga. That's what he is, a street nigga, and he's still a nigga.
Old timers I talk to, you know what I'm saying, they say he used to do his thing on a block and shit like that, but he was never tough. Niggas used to run down and rob him.
Yes, as such as myself. You know what I'm saying? I forgot about that shit. But I'm not sure if I ever I done robbed so many people. I'm not sure if I jammed him personally, but I know I robbed a lot of his workers. Because Mike Perry has always been a dude who could make himself look like more than he is, so that people could follow him places that he's not willing to go.
Yeah.
He's the type of dude that he'll lead the charge right to the door or right to the gate of the bridge, and that nigga stop short and let everybody else run across the bridge and charge, and he'll sit right in the back and watch it go down, and watch them all go somewhere that he's not willing to go first.
Yeah.
And I'm struggling with that right now, off of the strength of him, off of the strength of E-Man, being at these dudes, being at their funding is looking shoddy, or whatever the case. They willing to.
Shoddy. What do you mean by that?
I mean that it's looking like they are already losing some of the grants and stuff that they get to keep that program up and running for True to Life. So now they diverting it to Penn and Perry. But not for nothing, it might have to be a pen and pen, because I can't stand by idly and let this dude back me into a corner where I get caught up in some gangster stuff and he still be out here acting like some type of community organizer or a helper of the community, when he is not. This dude is a snake. Same thing with all of the people. This is how gangster they shit is. When I got into a situation with one of them, with Profess allegedly, I got in a situation with him. He pulled some strings. Him and I was gonna get a grant together, the same grant that started True to Life and all of that. Being that that Mike Perry taught Profess, or either way, Profess got that shit snapped because he was involved with it. He got that $40,000 grant clip. And as a result of that, at first he didn't want to do it, but Mike Perry's like, yo, I'll give you a raise. Fuck that. Don't get that. Don't let that nigga get no money. So Mike Perry gave Profess a raise to get to stop me from getting a grant, to be able to really help the people. Because these niggas is acting like they care about the people. They know I really care about the people.
Yeah.
So they looking at me like competition, but I'm not here for a long time. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. So you got that. Then after the situation with Eman and I, because the situation with Profess, Eman kind of negotiated that to talk it down, right? And whatever, it smoothed over a little something. But then when him and I got into that situation, he got a raise. The nigga Eman got a raise for the shit with me, for beating me up in front of everybody.
So you're saying Mike gave him a raise after he assaulted you?
Without a doubt, yes. First of all,
so you're saying that Michael, pardon me, you're saying that
Michael Perry
is incentivizing his staff members to assault people for bonuses.
Without a doubt. No ands, ifs, or buts. And the reason that I'm putting there like this is because if I black out and do something to them, the courts is going to paint me based off of my rap sheet, not based off of what's happening right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They going to look at me based on what's on paper, not based on the fact that I came to these brothers numerous times for peace talks.
Does that sound like gang activity to you?
Yo, they definitely banging. It ain't no ands, ifs about it. And the reason that I'm putting this out like this, y'all, is because I have to. Y'all are in bed with the police. I must protect myself. I'm not running to the police. I'm letting the streets tell it. I'm coming here and telling the streets what's going on. So let me ask you this. How long have we been going? Because I want to go into a little bit of facts without going over our time limit on this interview.
We good. We at you. If you look at the top left, it tells you.
Okay, so look it. This is what I'm gonna say. Now, Eman, right? It's two sides to every coin. All of these dudes that you see me messing with, that you have heard a lot of heinous stuff about, and you come and ask me personally, you, and what I do, I deflect every time, right?
Definitely.
Do I spare these niggas every time?
Definitely. You do a lot of deflecting.
What happened?
You do a lot of deflecting.
These dudes, you coming to me with some real juicy shit that you know I was outside for. And you ask me, yo, Ash, what you think about this? What you think about that? And what I do, I start laughing and say, yo, I ain't getting involved in that. Yo, so that time, fellas, is over. So this is the other side of the history with me and E-Man. I look at him like my big brother because when he caught his body in the harbor, back in the days, he was a child. He caught a body. I was there. I seen that shit. It was impressive to me. I liked it. Furthermore, I used to run around in the harbor with him, right? So I'm being kind to E-Man, and because when I was younger, E-Man held me down when I was a kid, right? And I'm being kind to Buan because I done punched this nigga Buan in the face so many times. Dion Nelson, I done spit in that nigga face, punched him in his face, robbed him.
The informant.
Yes, the big time informant. Now you remember, I'm not saying that before. I'm sparing him, right?
You definitely spared Buan a lot because I went on, rants and you wouldn't.
Hold the tail. Let me do this shit. Hold the tail, bro. So boom. You remember how I was talking about how Enver used to get his work from the police, from the feds, this and that?
Yeah.
Buan is doing that right now, y'all. Word to Boo Boo. Word to Boo Boo. Word to Boo Boo. He's doing that right now, y'all. Right this instant. That nigga still get his work from the fucking federal government. What's up, bro? That shit is quasi-legal. All that budget y'all niggas is getting is from the feds. Once y'all start shooting, y'all niggas is going to jail. Y'all niggas is going to prison. I'm telling you, bro. That nigga, see, the information that Dion Nelson gives is not for people to get arrested. It's for the feds to have control and know what's going on. That nigga is a known informant. So this is how I'm going to break it down for you, right? Buan, since y'all niggas want to play with me. You too, Franco. All right. So I did about 2 years with Franco in Coxsackie Correctional Facility, right?
Okay.
And at the time, I was the good brother Monty. You heard? Running around, preaching and praying. That's it. I was brolic. I didn't know that at the time, but I was brolic. Running around, preaching and praying, very positive. Soon as I get to a jail, a nigga can't get stabbed in the yard under $500. If a nigga gonna get stabbed, if it costs $500 or less, I'm paying that debt. I don't care if I know the nigga. I don't care about none of that. No stabbing in this yard under $500 if I'm in the building. You heard? So I'm in the yard. At the time, I'm like holding Franco down a little bit financially. He got his wifey, she flipping on him, she acting stupid. Now, Franco is locked up, right? Franco is locked up for unaliving Rome Black from Stapleton.
Okay, that's Dave's brother.
Yes. Now, for me to paint this picture in the words that in the language that the YNs now can understand, Franco called his body dick sucking a nigga. I don't speak on this dude's name, but this dude, Rome Black, had told on the nigga. I'm not saying allegedly, y'all. We know what it is. He told on the nigga, and Franco was sucking the nigga dick so bad that got told on that he killed this. He unalived this dude. That's like, yo. But what really happened is he hit him, right? He hit son. He didn't want to kill him. He hit him somewhere where he could live. So niggas run and tell Dion Nelson, yo, niggas run and tell Buwan, yo, Franco just shot a nigga downstairs. Yo, he run downstairs acting like a good Samaritan, put the nigga in his car as if he gonna drive him to the hospital and drive in circles and drive recklessly by the west and shit until the police pull him over. He just start driving crazy until he get pulled over by the police and let this nigga bleed out and die in his car. Franco never wanted to be a killer, y'all. Buwan drove that nigga around till he died, bro.
And then what happened to Buwan?
Nothing, because he was the good Samaritan. He was trying to drive the nigga to the hospital. In his story, Franco did a bid. That's how I met the nigga.
Yeah,
Franco, huh?
That's crazy.
So now Franco was tight about that shit, you heard? Now he's talking to me, venting as the good brother.
How much time Franco did for that?
What happened?
How much time Franco did for that?
He did like 7. He did like a 7-piece or a dime. He got something light. He got like a 7 or 8-piece for that shit. Something light for a body. You know what I'm saying? So he's in there venting to me, and he's telling me all of this nigga boo business. You heard? He telling me all this nigga Buwan business, Dion Nelson. That nigga didn't go to no, cause like when you in the county, matter of fact, he didn't go to no jail his whole bid where he didn't get beat up for being a rat. Now I have recordings with Dion Nelson, and he knows this when we was acting like friends, when we was faking friends not too long ago, right? He was telling me about the Boulder Head shit. Now let me ask you this real quick. Have you ever asked me to comment on that Boulder Head shit with Dion Nelson?
Several times.
Have I ever commented on it?
No comment.
See that time is over, bro. I done heard your side of the story too, boo. Dion, remember that when I punched you in your face and called you Dion and made you break the counterfeit money for me back in the days, Dion, and told you Sion, Dion, and punched you all in your face. I used to say that every time I see you. Used to call you a bitch. I used to call you Dion Warwick. Which hand is coming with? Sion, Dion. Boom. Punch that nigga in his face. Word to boo. Right? Yo, look, I got E-Man standing behind me, shaking his head like, yo, that's my little man. I can't let you hit him back. You heard?
Yeah.
So anyway, boom. So the nigga Buwan, he gets locked up. They got Boulder Head, good nigga, my man, who I done got money with. I got a little money with Dion, making him crack the counterfeit. But more than that, I just took money from that nigga. But Boulder Head, my equal, you heard? So fucking Boulder Head get caught up in some shit. He got a case that's beatable. They don't got that much on him. So what they do, this nigga never got money with the nigga Dion or nothing in the street. They sent Dion in there acting as agent, and that nigga retrieved the mad information from the nigga Boulder Head, and that's one of the ways Boulder Head went down. That's how he ended up in their paperwork. He had nothing to do with their outside case. He got inserted as an informant on the inside.
Now that makes sense, because Boulder Head was like, how the fuck he end up on my case?
Yes. According to federal documents that may be hard to get your hands on, I don't even care. Dion, you know what you did, nigga. That's why you be blushing when I come around and that nigga name come up.
I'm pretty sure Boulder Head put hands on him.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure Boulder Head put hands on him.
Yeah. Listen, when I was telling the story, I was going to say initially that he had one spot where he didn't get beat up, Dion. And that was in MDC, but that's not true because Boulder Head got hold to him there. When he started reading his paperwork, certain shit that was said, he knew the only person he said that to was this nigga Buwan, Dion Nelson.
Yeah.
So right now, Dion Nelson is working at Spofford. He works at Spofford. But when he's not at work, yo, that nigga got everything under the sun. Anything you can name, he get it from the feds, and he moving that shit on the low. Bro. And I don't have no reason to not talk like this because once I go down for anything y'all niggas is trying to trick me into, it's a high possibility I'm never coming home. So I gotta fight y'all niggas with the same type of front y'all fighting me on. Yes, That nigga is moving everything. You heard? If you don't believe me, you follow him. Yo, that nigga got everything. He go to work, and when he get off of work, that nigga lit. He only got to make a few plays a day type shit because he's selling big shit, and them niggas is grippy as a motherfucker. And this is how sweet they are. So look it. The reason I'm bringing this up, you ready for this? The clothes that I wear, right? I have given several duplicates of my clothes to people. I just leave them places. Scooty got some of my outfits. You know what I'm saying? I left one by Blizz baby mom's crib, a bag of outfits. I left some in the West. I'm not saying these niggas' names, where that niggas could dress up like me. So the point of that is every nigga who acting like they want me to do something crazy, nigga, you dress up as me and you do it. Impress me.
Yeah.
I'm leaving my clothes with my DNA and all on all that shit right in front of a nigga crib. Nigga, you bad. You Joe Jackson. I done did all of my work putting in. Y'all want more work put in? Go ahead, nigga. You want to be the Joker? You want to be S? Go ahead and try that, nigga. You do that, right? So what happened is the other day, the nigga Trav got punched in his fucking mouth. You heard?
Yeah, I heard.
Now, the reason why Trav got punched in his mouth, fuck that. The reason why a nigga with my outfit, my walk, my make and model punched Trav in the mouth the other day is because he kept talking out of his dick sucker and the nigga smelled semen on his tongue and didn't want to smell like shit.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is niggas is money niggas and they always crying fucking broke. Rather you come with a business opportunity where both of y'all can make money, whatever it is, as soon as niggas see you, they want to smile in your face and shit like that. And then if you like, yo, you a money nigga, I don't talk to niggas for free. My time is important. What we gonna do about some money? These niggas will spin you and cry broke every time. And my thing is, nigga, we not friends. I'm not sitting here talking to y'all niggas. Furthermore, harbor niggas in particular, if it's not about money, that's why I'm posting say nothing. If it ain't about money, a harbor nigga bet not say nothing to me. Nod your head and keep it pushing. I don't care if we blood family. If you from the harbor, don't say dick to me unless it's about money. I don't fuck with y'all niggas. Y'all niggas ain't my friends. Straight like that. If I speak,
Is that just the harbor or is that other places too?
everybody else know that. No, the niggas in the other places know that. They know when I post something like say nothing. That means say fucking nothing. You hear me? So with that being said, to answer your question directly, yes, that is specifically for harbor niggas. I don't give a fuck how old or young you are. Don't say shit to me unless I speak to you first. Unless you coming to me with money talk. And it got to be money being exchanged on the spot. We got to be talking about COD shit. Don't come to me talking about no next week shit. Yesterday is gone away, nigga. Yesterday is gone. It's so hard to say goodbye to it, but yesterday's Mike Monty's not today's Mike Monty. I'm a celebrity, y'all. Y'all niggas played with my life, bro. Don't say nothing to me. Y'all niggas is trying to get me locked up. Don't say nothing to me, all right? So Boo is still running around doing what he doing, right? Telling on niggas right now, or at least gathering information and selling work for the feds. Straight like that. That's what Boo gonna do, y'all. That's what he do. I got that nigga on tape telling me that he would rather sell more guns to the feds than ever put one in my hand. So that's that with that, y'all. Now, Eman, his thing is Eman is a big dummy and he exposed himself. He's quiet because he's a big, stupid, slow nigga. You heard? And he don't want niggas to know that. Mike fucking Perry is pulling that nigga strings like a puppet master. You better watch who you pupping after. This big dumb nigga, that's why he wouldn't have I spoke to the nigga twice in entirety, and he has a certain level of intelligent vocabulary. But when the actual ideas and subjects become complex, his vocabulary he just banking on big words, a jail nigga. You heard? But his actual thought process, he's a fucking nitwit. You heard? The nigga's a buffoon. So this is why they upset with me, because I didn't want to come and join True to Life in that particular graveyard. Everybody know that I love graveyards. True to Life is a graveyard. Penn and Perry is a graveyard for failed gangsters, for failed street niggas. Their credibility is dead by the time they go there.
I agree.
They street cred is dead. Now this is E-Man. He comes home from that body, right? all of the West Brighton niggas, we got Arlington under siege. Yo, I run a very tight ship, bro. I don't fuck with a nigga if I don't love him from my heart. No Diddy, like got love for you, for your being. I
Yeah,
don't fuck with niggas unless I got love for their being. You know that.
that's a fact.
I have no reason to be on here fucking with you right now, nigga. You know I love your soul. No Diddy.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You
Likewise.
understand what I'm saying? So I gave E-Man, because I wasn't staying in New York when he came home. When E-Man came home, I had Arlington in the smash like broken glass. You hear me? I had Arlington so smashed out that the nigga Big Den would not come outside in Arlington. He would take his ass. Yo, you would see that nigga sneaking in and out of his building to his bitch crib. He wasn't fucking with no ST and them crazy West Brighton niggas. That nigga was acting his age, sneaking in and out and going everywhere else with that bully shit. Niggas check the rap repertoire. When I got locked up is when he started terrorizing fucking Arlington. Before that, I had it in the smash, and then I gave it to E-Man. You heard me? I gave him Arlington when he came home. I walked behind that nigga around the whole projects. One time, I walked a foot behind him just so that I know I could have blew his head off anywhere in that project. I could have that in my soul. I could have killed this nigga anywhere in here before he even knew who I was. Then I stepped to him. Yo, I'm ST, Mikey, Linwood's brother. Boom, bam, boom. Gave the nigga the rundown and gave him a grip and all of my soldiers, bro. I said, yo, this nigga got it out here. He gonna hold you down. And that was Jamu, the nigga Jamu from the West. He had Jamu, Radio, all of these niggas. Milk Dud, fucking Blacko. Yo, we was the most elite team on Staten Island at that time, bro. Nobody from no projects on Staten Island could fuck with that team.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. So the nigga E-Man, I left him all my West Brighton niggas. He turned them niggas into broke ass dust heads. We was getting money. We had the fucking Allen on smash. And when I came back home after he turned all my little mans into dust heads, that nigga could never look me in my face again. Cause he was a fucking failing dust head in the streets. And he's a fucking woman beater. And you told, cause niggas ran in your mom's crib. You told E-Man. All of this shit, I put it to the side over some shit you did for me back in the days. Nigga, that shit don't weigh out no more. You running around with the fucking police. You already told in one of your cases, and you fuck my little man's life up. Leading them, huh?
So you saying E-Man's a rat?
Without a doubt. His mom's, somebody crib got rushed, and that nigga told. I could come back with facts. That nigga told, bro. And I don't know how he got out of that Fed indictment with all of them niggas. Everybody told in that case, matter of fact. A co-defendant plea agreement. Everybody told in the Fed case he got. Co-defendant plea agreement. Everybody had to tell. Somebody.
Yeah.
So yes, he's a rat. He works with the police every day and put hands on ST in front of the in front of 100 people, and 20 police cars came and they didn't offer me no medical assistance or nothing, bro. That nigga's a cop. That nigga's a cop. I'm walking around on Bay Street with my shirt ripped up and bloody and battered, and police walk right back and forth past me like I ain't exist. Because that was one of theirs that did that to me.
Yeah.
Them niggas
say,
huh?
I definitely say True to Life is a gang. There was I'm gonna leave names out, but there was somebody from the harbor that got into an incident in True to Life, and he cut a nigga up like a turkey on Thanksgiving, carved a nigga.
Yeah, and not for nothing, let the streets tell it. The nigga Franco was looking for me with a grip yesterday. Yeah, because the nigga Trav, huh?
Ain't he True to Life?
Yes, he's true to life, but he is the enforcer. Make sure you put that out there. He is their number one enforcer. You got E-Man who's calling the shots, and Franco is going to be the first shooter. Franco's outside on timing with the grip shooter. He the true to life shooter. No ands, ifs, or buts. And he outside, and he came to have a conversation with me with a grip. You know what I brought with me for the conversation?
Nothing.
A toothpick. This nigga's sweeter than the mother's love. You hear me? This nigga's sweet. I bought a toothpick. Them niggas bought grips. I bought a toothpick with me, bro. Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas is pussy, bro. Y'all fronting. But not for nothing, they will do something because they have police protection. He would have never even came there like that if he knew he wasn't good with police. You heard?
Yeah.
Them niggas is running around with police protection, wilding niggas up. This is another thing that I found out about E-Man. He is sent to the shootings. Him and Franco, they are going to be sent to the shootings. They're going to be the first ones on the scene if one of their peoples booms something down. The real reason that they did is to intimidate witnesses, to give niggas the what you doing talking to the police look. They want to be there first to see who's outside so they can see who the possible witnesses is, and immediately they start intimidating witnesses, bro. Even when I got beat up, they intimidated mad witnesses, bro. Even me, they intimidated, quite frankly.
Who?
Me, I was intimidated too, nigga. These niggas got the police, they got this, they got that. What if I go to the police and the police still take their side? I'm intimidated, bro.
Yeah.
And I am a witness. I got one eye left. What happened? I was there. I seen what happened. Yo, I remember I blazed you with that shit. Nigga E. Carter stole an interview from me and asked me, yo, did you hear the interview? I text that nigga back, yeah, nigga. Yeah, I said it. Fuck you mean? I said it, nigga. I ain't deaf. Fuck out of here. I'm not listening to that shit on your platform. Fuck out of here, nigga. I said it. I heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what it is, y'all. And I tried to be silent about this, but I lost my right to remain silent, because if I would have remained silent, I would have remained on the count. These niggas ain't tough enough, or they don't really have the will to kill me. I'm on point, y'all. Even with that toothpick, I run fast. I'm very nimble. Y'all niggas are scared of cameras, so y'all run around body bluffing, trying to lure me to do something to y'all in one of y'all shops or something where y'all can blame this shit all on me. Nah, y'all niggas got me fucked up. I'm not crashing out over y'all. When I reach out to y'all, I want y'all to understand something. Anybody in true to life, I do not respect your gangster. It's best to deal with me on grown man time. Don't deal with me on that gangster time. Y'all niggas is so far beneath me in that realm that y'all better off just dealing with me in the grown man realm, where I may be beneath y'all because I'm a baby at this. I only got 5 years into being a real man. You know what I'm saying? I've been a gangster or a real nigga. I ain't never been trying to be a real man. So as I'm being a real man, y'all niggas got many, many years more experience than me. Y'all should be trying to help me do that. It's trying to instead of trying to make me maintain the gangster persona. And as far as y'all feeling like y'all don't owe me nothing, I'm exactly the person that y'all owe. If y'all talking about stopping the violence and this and that, then y'all owe me the world, not for nothing. Cause I done stopped way more violence than y'all niggas since I've been home. And I still can and I still do. I
Yeah.
never
The violence thing is a part of the scheme, I believe. I think
they don't give a fuck about no violence. They don't care about none of that. And the bottom line is they are not capable of practicing what they preach. They only capable of being who they are, who they always been. The nigga E-Man always been a slouch, secondhand, dumb standby nigga. Mike Perry always been a fucking snake ass manipulating people to do shit that he don't want to do ass nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody in there, Franco always been a doja ready to kill a nigga over somebody beef. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, this shit didn't change. None of them. Only thing that is being done is they shit is being funded now with our tax dollars. That's it. These niggas is criminals, bro. These niggas is way worse than me. And then they antagonizing me. I try to have conversations with these dudes in front of the kids like, yo, listen, you could get past all of that. You can get past anything, sticks and stones, words. But these niggas' pride is so big, they think they somebody so much, and they never gave a fuck about none of these people anyway. This shit is a hustle. And the last thing I'm going to say about the Mike Perry nigga, and I need y'all to be completely aware of this, right? True to Life is being ran, and Penn and Perry is being co-partnered by a crack addict. You hear me?
Say that again.
True to Life and Penn and Perry is being ran by a crack addict. You hear me?
Mike Perry?
Hell yeah, that nigga's a fiend, bro. That nigga's a basehead on the low. And want me to tell you why I say that, right? Because I've dealt with many people in life, right? And they never took a blast. They never took a hit of crack. But everything they do is so crack-ish. And the reason is they were raised by crackheads, so they have the morals of a crackhead. If you get a person that's raised by a dope fiend, deep-seated inside them, they're gonna have dope fiend tendencies. Yeah. You don't never have to take a hit to have those tendencies and that mentality. And I'm not sure if Mike Perry ever took a hit or not, But I know since we was kids, he always been moving like the crackheads he was raised by. Straight like that. Instant gratification, sneaky. He always been like a fiend, yo. That shit is being ran by a crackhead. And the thing is, everybody in there, the name brand niggas in there, all of them used to shoot shit on Mike Perry back in the day. So now that he's in the E-Man and them niggas, that nigga's so far beneath them in the streets that for him to be their boss and them to have to bow down, and they gotta be dick suckers for real. He required niggas to top him off. He one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And me, lastly, Nana, I just want you to know this, Nana. You are officially a Staten Island cum dumpster. When you go to work, how many people on that roster hit it already? How many people hit that already, girlfriend? You a cum dumpster. And this nigga wilding on me over a cum dumpster. Like, how many people hit that already? For real, for real. You was married to Shy Gotti. That's what pissed a nigga E-Man off. He punched me and said, "That's my wife." I said, "You mean that's Shy's wife? You out here beating up ST over Shy Gotti's wife?" What a
M dot hit.
What happened?
M dot hit.
So look it, you got M dot who hit. That's his bitch first. She go from him to Dion Nelson. She go from Dion Nelson to Shy Gotti. From Shy Gotti, she goes to E-Man. All of these niggas is friends.
Yeah.
Who's a vicious friend fucker? And you super average. You's an average basic bitch. Just a little bit below basic. Below basic bitch.
That's a neighborhood thought.
Neighborhood thought. And these niggas is tripping over her. They wildin'. E-Man, you bugging, bro. That bitch. Yo, you know what I need you to do? If you want some of that tea from my era, the bitches from my era?
Facts.
You gotta post up light-skinned Lorraine from the harbor, right? And then it's another. You gotta post her, Full Queen, and then it's a nigga named Dre from out there. His sister name is T.
Full Queen is more ape than her nigga.
Now check it out, right? Check it out. Back in the day, she was cute in the face, thin in the waist, cut up from the butt up. But she might be washed up and hung out to dry now. But nevertheless, she was a pretty. But check it out, right? Look it. It's three of them. You got to find out how many niggas ran trains with them three together. Lorraine, you got Tina, and she got a brother named Dre, and then you got Full Queen. Yo, meet Gangsta A and I. Like I done had mad trains with them three bitches right there. Like I like mad of us. Sometime it'd just be me and them three. Sometime it'd be two of us. Huh?
You know Blaze?
Blaze?
That's Full Queen nigga. He the big ape.
I probably know him, but I don't got no beef with the nigga. I probably do know him. I think I do. I might.
Nah, he a clown.
Either way, I ain't got no smoke with him. I just know that them bitches was a good time, bro. I had to literally punch the nigga Gangsta A out of Lorraine's pussy. I punched that nigga and shoved that nigga across the room. I said, "Get the fuck out of there." I said, "Nigga, I called you here for a gangster party. You over there slow grinding? Let me see you slow grind again. I'm gonna cut the shit out of you in here, nigga. Get the fuck off of her." And then I sent him to the bed with the other two bitches. Soon as I went in that bitch, Lorraine, she said, that bitch said, "If I would have knew it was like this, I would have been kicked him away." Yeah, big harbor shit.
We could close this out.
Perfect.
True to life. I got a message for Mayor Eric Adams. You're funding a gang in Staten Island. I don't know what gang is most dominant in Staten Island. I don't know if it's the Bloods. I don't know if it's the Crips. I don't know if it's the police or True to Life.
Nah, I'm giving. Listen, I'm ST, y'all. Mayor Eric Adams. I'm ST. You remember me? I knocked you out in West Brighton Projects back in the days. You know that, Eric. You know me, nigga. You know me. Let me talk, bro. Stop doing that to me, bro. You know me. You know me, bro. These niggas is out here trying to force me back to the bullshit, bro. Yo, E. Adams. You know me, brother. You know me, brother. You know me, brother. These niggas is out here using the city taxes to try to turn ST back into ST. Please help me. Please help me. I don't want to be a real nigga no more, y'all. I am not allowing y'all to write my story. Anybody in local government, listen, y'all know my peoples. Y'all know me. Y'all, I'm not getting into all of that. Please help me. Get these niggas off my back. Get these niggas out of this position. Thank you.
Yeah, and we can end it like that. LFTG signing out. Y'all go to the website, lftgradio.com. We got some new merch. The LFTG hoodies from the gutter to the throne. Y'all check it out on the website. It's available. Like, follow, subscribe, and also check out the Instagram, eCarter26.
In my mind, 247. We out here, y'all.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace.